Hello students, welcome to maths class. As you know, our chapter Algebra of Matrices is going on and already we have discussed few topics of the chapter in previous two videos. Link of the video is provided in description box of this video. In today's video, I am going to explain four topics of the chapter. These topics are: number 1, transpose of a matrix; number 2, properties of transpose of the matrices; number 3, symmetric matrices; and number 4, skew symmetric matrices. Let me explain all the topics one by one. Let us begin with transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix A is denoted by either A dash or A T, means A power T, and is obtained by interchanging rows and columns. Here is one example of matrix A whose transpose I need to calculate. So A transpose, A dash or A transpose can be written for representing transpose of a matrix, which is equal to, as it is written, by interchanging rows and columns. Here we are having two rows, R1 and R2, and we are having three columns, C1, C2, C3, and the order, you know, it is 2 by 3. So let us interchange rows into columns, or we can say column into rows. So row 1 will be written as C1. So C1 will become 2 minus 2, 0. The elements which were lying in R1 now will be the elements of C1. Similarly, the elements which are of the row 2 will become now the elements of column 2, means C2. So these are 3, root 5, 1. And this is the new matrix called transpose of matrix A. And this is C2. We observe that now the order of the matrix become 3 by 2. As we have interchanged here rows, we can also write it as by interchanging column. Means let me write it is in this way, that column 1 will become row 1. So this column can be written as first row, column 2 can be written as second row, and column 3 can be written in row 3, 0, 1. So in both ways we are getting the same results. So either we can interchange rows or the columns. Again we are getting matrix of order 3 by 2. Let me take one more example to explain transpose of matrix. Here is matrix B of order 3 by 3. Let us find out transpose of B. So we can represent it by either B dash or B transpose, which is equal to, let us interchange columns or the rows. So here R1 is, here the elements of R1 are 2 minus 3, 3, and now it will be the elements of column 1, that is 2 minus 3, 3. Here the elements of R2 are 5 minus 1 root 3. Now these will be the elements of column 2, that is 5 minus 1 root 3. Similarly, the elements of R3 will be the elements of C3 now, root 2, 6 and 0. We observe that the order of matrix remain 3 by 3 because it is a square matrix. Now let us observe one more thing over here, that is in matrix B, let us write down element A11, it is 2 over here, and in B transpose element A11 is 2, the same element we are having. Now let me write A22 element. A22 element is minus 1 in B and minus 1 in B dash also. It is same, that is minus 1 in both. Here element 33 is 0 in both the matrices. So A33 remain 0 in both the matrices. Now let me write the elements in which I not is equal to j. So in B, here I have written when I is equal to j. Now let me take when I not is equal to j. So in matrix B, let us write A12. So A12 element is -3 over here. Now let us find out where this element lying in B transpose. Clearly this element is lying over here. So in B transpose, we are getting a -3 element as A21 -3. Similarly, let me talk about this element. This is in third row and second column. So element A32 is 6 over here in matrix B. Now let us see what is the position of 6 in B transpose. Clearly this is the position of this element 6. So it becomes A2 3 in second row and third column, which is equal to 6. So we observe that when I is equal to j, means for the diagonal elements in case of square matrix, there is no change. Position of diagonal element remain same. But the position of non-diagonal elements means when I not is equal to j, the position get interchanged. I jth element converts to j ith element in transpose. Now let us observe some important points on transpose of matrix. Number 1, it is obtained by interchanging rows and columns. Number 2, transpose of matrix A is either denoted by A dash or A power T, means A transpose. Number 3, if A is a matrix of order m by n, then A dash will be of order n by m. Fourth point is ijth element of A transpose becomes jith element of A. Position of elements remains same when I is equal to j, means the position of A11, A22, A33 means when I is equal to j, the position of the elements remain unchanged. But when I not is equal to j, in that case ijth elements becomes jith element. Let us discuss properties of transpose of matrices. We are having 4 properties of transpose of matrices. Number 1, A transpose and further transpose of it gives us matrix A itself. Second one, A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose. Even if we are having negative sign here, the property also holds good. Next is K A power T, means K A whole transpose is equal to K A transpose only, where K is any scalar. A B whole transpose is equal to B transpose A transpose. So we should be very careful about this property. In all other properties we are saying there is no change of order, but A B whole transpose becomes B transpose A transpose. It is very easy to prove these properties. So just take matrix A and B and try to prove these all 4 properties. Now let us come to know about symmetric matrices. A square matrix A is said to be symmetric if A transpose is equal to A. So this is a special kind of matrix. Every matrix can't be symmetric matrix. So let me take one example for this type of matrix. Here A is equal to, first row is 2, 3, 4, second is 3, -1, 5, 4, 5, 0 is the third row. Here I have taken square matrix because from the definition we should take a square matrix. Now let me find out its transpose. A transpose is equal to, let me write this row 1 as column 1. So it is 2, 3, 4. Row 2 as column 2 means 3 minus 1, 5, and R3 as column 3, that is 4, 5, 0. Let us compare the two matrices. First row is 2, 3, 4 in both. Second is 3 minus 1, 5, and third is 4, 5, 0. So therefore we are getting A is equal to A transpose. It means A is a symmetric matrix. So you should observe one thing over here. Here element A12 is equal to element A21. A12 element as well as A21 element, both are 3 I have taken here. Similarly A13 and A31. A13 and A31 is equal to 4 and A23 is equal to A32 is 5 in this matrix, and we have taken diagonal elements arbitrarily. So any matrix in which this arrangement is there means ijth element is equal to jith element in any of the matrix. Let us discuss skew symmetric matrices. A square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if its transpose is equal to negative of that matrix. For example, here let us have a matrix A with order 3 by 3 because we need to take square matrix. Now let us calculate transpose of it. A transpose is equal to, first row is 0, 3 minus 4, let me make it as first column. Second row is minus 3, 0, 5, let us make it as second column. And third row is 4 minus 5, 0, so the third column is 4 minus 5, 0. Order remain 3 by 3. Now let us compare the two. Here diagonal elements are 0. Instead of 3 it is minus 3, instead of 4 it is instead of minus 4 it is plus 4, as we need to calculate negative of A. So first of all let me take minus sign out of it. So it is, as we know, according to the scalar multiplication, this negative will be multiplied with each and every term. So we are getting 0, minus 3, 4, 3, 0, minus 5, minus 4, 5, 0. Now let us compare the two, A and this matrix. So these two are same. So therefore we can write it as minus A. So therefore we have proved that A transpose is equal to negative of matrix. So therefore matrix A is the skew symmetric matrix. Now let us observe that what we have, how have we written this matrix. You observe that all the diagonal elements are 0. Means for a skew symmetric matrix we should have Aij is equal to 0 when I is equal to j. And the second thing is A12 is 3, A21 is minus 3. Similarly, A13 is minus 4 and A31 is plus 4. A23 is plus 5, A32 is minus 5. So what we are observing? That elements Aij is equal to minus of Aji. If this arrangement is there in any of the matrix, then that matrix is a skew symmetric matrix. Let us prove one very important theorem for symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Theorem says for any square matrix A with real elements, the elements of this matrix should all real. A plus A dash is symmetric matrix and A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. Means to say A plus A transpose means addition of a matrix with its transpose is always a symmetric matrix, and difference of matrix with its transpose is always a skew symmetric matrix. First of all, let us prove this theorem in general, and then we'll prove it by taking one example. So let me prove first part, that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. To prove this, let me take the name of this A plus A transpose as new matrix. Let X is a matrix which is A plus A transpose. If we prove that X transpose is equal to X itself, then we can say that X is a symmetric matrix and X is nothing but simply A plus A transpose. So let us calculate X transpose. So X transpose is A plus A transpose and whole transpose. Now according to the property that A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose, we can write it as A transpose plus A transpose and transpose of it, which can be further written as A transpose plus A, and which is equal to A plus A transpose, which is nothing but simply X. So therefore we proved that X transpose is equal to X, and this is the condition for symmetric matrix. Therefore we can say A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Now let me take A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. So let me name this matrix as B. B is equal to A minus A transpose. Let us calculate transpose of B. It is equal to A minus A transpose and whole transpose, which can be further written as equal to A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose by the same property we have used here, which is equal to A transpose minus A. This is by using the property number 1, transpose of transpose a matrix is equal to matrix itself. Now we can take minus common out of the 2 and we are left with A minus A transpose, and A minus A transpose is B. So we can write this as B. So we have proved that B transpose is equal to minus B, which is the condition for skew symmetric matrix. So therefore we have proved the theorem that A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix always, and A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix always. To prove it, let us take one real example. I have taken one random example of matrix A. I have not seen any of the condition on its elements. Just I have did the entries over here, and it is a square matrix of order 3 by 3. Now first of all we need to prove that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. So for that, first of all let me calculate A transpose, which is equal to 1 3 0 minus 4 2 5 minus 1 6 minus 2. Now let us calculate A plus A transpose, which is equal to, adding the 2, 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Then minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1, 2 plus 2 is 4, 5 plus 6 is 11, minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1, 6 plus 5 is 11, and minus 2 is minus 4. Now as we have to prove that this is symmetric matrix, so let me name this as X. So let us calculate now X transpose. X transpose is 2 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 4 11 and minus 1 11 minus 4. Let us compare the two, X and X transpose. So clearly 2 minus 1 first column, minus 1 4 11 second column, minus 1 11 4 is the third column. So we can write it as equal to X. So you can take any example any random example for any of the matrix with real entries, you will always find that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix. Now let us calculate A minus A transpose is skew symmetric matrix. A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. So for that, let me calculate A minus A transpose. A minus A transpose is equal to, let us go little bit up. So A minus A transpose is, we are getting 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus of minus 4 is 7, 0 minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So we are getting 0, 7 and 1 as the first row. 0, 7 and 1 as the first row. Let us find out second row. It is minus 7, 0 and minus 1. Minus 7, 0 and minus 1. And for third row, let us go up again. It is minus 1, plus 1 and 0. Minus 1, plus 1 and 0. Let us name it as B matrix. Now to find out whether it is symmetric or skew symmetric, let us calculate transpose of it. It is clearly 0, 7, 1, minus 7, 0, minus 1, minus 1, 1 and 0. So let us take negative common out of it. We are left with 0, minus 7, minus 1, 7, 0, 1 and plus 1, minus 1, 0. So we are getting this, these two are same, 0 minus 7 minus 1, 7 0 1 and 1 minus 1 0. So therefore we can write it as minus B. So clearly B transpose is equal to negative of B and hence A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. You can prove the result easily by taking any example of matrix. Let us discuss one more problem on symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. The question is, if A and B are symmetric matrices of same order, then show that AB minus BA is skew symmetric matrix. So let us prove the given problem. As it is given that A and B are symmetric matrices. So let us write A is equal to A transpose and B is equal to B transpose. This thing is given to us. We need to prove that AB minus BA is skew symmetric matrix. So for that, let us consider this as matrix A. A is equal to AB minus BA. And as we have seen, whenever we need to prove that the given matrix is symmetric or skew symmetric, we need to take the transpose of it. So let us take transpose of X, which means on right hand side also we have to written AB minus BA whole transpose. By applying the property A plus A whole A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose, we can write it as AB whole transpose minus BA whole transpose. Now further, using the property AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose A transpose, we can write it as B transpose A transpose minus A transpose B transpose. Now it is given that A and B both are symmetric, means A transpose can be written as A and B transpose can be written as B. So further it can be written as BA minus AB as it is given. So which implies, taking minus common out of it, we are left with AB minus BA. Now we have started with AB minus BA as X and we are now at AB minus BA with negative sign, means we can write it as minus X. So we have proved that X transpose is equal to minus X and clearly AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. This was all about transpose of matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Solve more problems on these two topics and keep learning.